what we call our farmhouse. We're in the Federal Acres area of Salt Lake City. It's right next to the Brickyard. This house was built in 1937. And it was the original farm of the area. Back in the day, they had small farms.
You can see there's two roof lines on the back here. They added a porch sometime after the house was built.
It was an addition. You have complete view access to the old shingles from the original roof.
So this is the original siding. It's before they had any kind of plywood or OSB like we have now. So these are just individual boards that they nailed on to the frame inside and then put the siding on top of that.
When we drove past this and I saw the condition of the house, I tried to look past the paint that's peeling, just the old rusticness of it, because these were crafted by hand. These doors are amazing.
And this pops out completely.
Supposedly.
Well, and there's your screen door.
Hey, and it's in pretty good condition, almost intact. They're beautiful and represent a time when people were craftsmen with wood.
We are inside the farmhouse right now. As you can see, we have all of the walls taken down, so it's a nice open feel when you walk in. We're going to try to incorporate that into the new floor plan. Here in this living room, and we're going to convert this to a dining room and kitchen. We're going to vault the ceilings. We're going to have nice wood beams on the vaults, so it'll really tie in that farmhouse look. My mom is a freak, and I have no problem laughing at her.
When they built this, they put the ceiling in on top of this ledge right here, and all they did was just screw this ledge into the existing wall, and that supported the ceiling. So it probably wasn't all that sturdy.
It's kind of scary. You gotta be brave. I do not like
This
that.
is looking awkward.
As you can tell, coming down the stairs, you kind of have to be brave to come down here. But now that it's gutted out, you can see a little bit more of the potential we have to make this a nice basement for this family that will buy this. And it still does have a little bit of low ceilings, but that's very common with the older homes. Basements weren't really used, I guess, much but for storage back in the day.
The water line's disconnected.
Yeah.
Coming in is a new line, and then they connected it into all the old plumbing.
One of the things I loved about this basement, well, that we kind of joke about, is the natural daylight, as you can see. I mean, old basements didn't tend to have a lot of daylight, and wow, what a bonus. Not too bad.
The garage itself was probably not the original garage, because if you look behind the garage, you can see an old foundation of an original garage. This one was used mostly as a workshop. We're going to turn it into a two-car garage.
When we bought this house, the basement was full of stuff that the previous owner had left behind. So when we were clearing it all out, I took a lot of pictures of things that I was finding because it was interesting stuff. Here is a newspaper clipping from 1973, and it says, "Nixon offers bombing compromise." And that was almost 20 years before I was born, so this stuff is kind of ancient in my opinion, but it's definitely cool to find these cool pieces of history in the houses that we buy.